back to my channel, or if this is your first time here, or if you're here from Jaclyn's channel, thanks so much for stopping by. For today's video, I'm so excited. I am doing a collaboration with the beautiful Jaclyn from JaclynTriesIt. We are both using the same palette and coming up with our own looks. I do not know what her look will be. She does not know what my look will be, so I'm very excited to see what she comes up with. So we will be using the same palette, which is the Glamlite Street Taco palette, which it looks like this. Let me just open this beautiful baby up for you. And there you go. There's all the beautiful colors right there for you. So she and I will be using the same palette and coming up with our own looks. I don't know what her look will be. She doesn't know what my look will be, so I'm so excited. I can't wait to see what she comes up with. And if you have never checked out Jaclyn's channel, she is amazing. I love her. She's just a sweetheart. She really does really good thorough reviews, in my opinion, honest reviews. She buys a lot. She does a lot of reviews on indie makeup, as well as Pat McGrath. She's a big Pat McGrath fan. I think she has almost all her palettes, if not all. A little jealous about that one. Just kidding, but no, for real. She does some amazing reviews. She's a sweetheart. She has a fantastic personality. I don't know what else to brag on about her, but she does beautiful swatches on her Instagram. So hashtag goals. I gotta learn how to do my swatches like she does. So I highly recommend going and checking out her channel and checking out her video after this video. I will both link her video down in the description box below, as well as in the cards above, so that you can check her out. So anyways, without further ado, let's go ahead and get started. So again, as I said, we'll be using the Glamlite Street Taco palette. This is the one that actually, this is a smaller one. It came out after their taco palette. So it's a little bit smaller. I believe this one runs for like $22 to $26, not too bad. And here are the shades again, so that you can see them. But of course I will swatch them because I want to figure out exactly what look I want to do. So let's go ahead and swatch these and figure out what look we want to do. So I will tell you what shades I'm swatching as I go along. Oh, they're shimmers. Alright. So this is Pico de Gallo. Right here, Pico de Gallo, right there. Okay, next up we have Limon. Very pretty. Okay, after that we have Red Onions. Oh, that purple. After that we have Al Pastor. I know my Spanish accent isn't the best. When I get just a little bit more of that, I never get enough on my pinky finger. And then let me get the last one on my thumb for this time. Okay. And then next we have Picante. There you go, there's Picante. So you can see those two are a little different. This one is more red, this one is more orange. Hopefully that's coming across on camera. Yeah, I think it is. There we go. I don't know, I think it's coming across, but it's definitely, Al Pastor is much more red and Picante is much more orange. Alright, moving on. So now let's do the next 5. real quick. Okay, there we go. So this one is Guacamole. Oh my goodness. Ooh, look at that. That's guacamole. Or guacamole. This is pollo. Carnitas. Oof, look at that beautiful bronze. Does it? I think it has a little bit of a shift to it. Ooh wee, that's pretty. Whoops, didn't mean to get. Yeah, it does have kind of a shift to it. I can't quite tell what it is, but it's really pretty. Didn't mean to do that. But anyways, next is Repollo Rojo. I don't know what that is. I know what everything else is except for, except for Repollo Rojo. Because pollo, P-O-L-L-O, means chicken. Rojo means red, but I don't know what the R-E in front of it represents. My husband's not here to ask him, so sorry. Alright, and last but not least, we have carne asada. Oh, that's a beautiful, nice chocolate brown. So there we go. There is a palette swatched out for you. Actually, I'm going to zoom in. Alrighty, so here we go. Now I have scooted in. So there you go. That is the palette all swatched out. Ooh, some pretty colors. I know I want to play with, for sure, the purples, because that's just me. Purple's my favorite color. I think I might include some of the orange, and then I'm not sure from there. So we're just going to play around, and we're going to kind of come up with our look together and wing it a little bit. But I think we're going to come up with something fun, so you just hang tight. Okay, I'm going to start off with a Morphe, oh gosh, I can't read that, M433 right here. I'm going to take that and dip it into, I'm trying to decide which one I want to use. If I want to go more red or more orange. I think I'm going to dip into Al Pastor, which is the one that's more red right there. So yeah, we're going to dip into this one. And this is the one I'm going to start with in my crease. Tap my brush off because yes, it's a little bit powdery. And I typically pack first because of my aging eyelids. And then I blend. It just makes it easier. That way I can make sure I get the eyeshadow distributed evenly, and then I'm able to, you know, then do our windshield wiper motions and blend it in. Also, I have hooded eyes, so I go and start my crease above my natural crease, because otherwise you're not going to see my eyeshadow, because my natural crease is right here. So if I were to put my eyeshadow here, you wouldn't see it when my eyes are open, if that makes sense. So there you go. Okay, I'm back. So here we go. I've got that all laid down. So the next shade I'm going to go into is the Repollo Rojo right here. This matte purple right here. And I'm just going to use the same brush because this brush is going to get stained big time. Kick up not too bad here. And this I'm just going to also add to the crease, just starting right below where I started that the line with the shade Al Pastor. And again, just kind of stamping it on there. All right, so here is what we're looking like now. I am going to take a blending brush that has nothing on it and just kind of blend the two shades together real quick. Let's see what shade, what is this? This is a Sigma Diffused Crease, number E38. That's what that looks like right there. So I'm just going to gently just kind of blend the colors together, just to make sure they're nice and diffused. Still trying to make sure that I leave a little bit of that Al Pastor shade up at the top. That red shade. There we go. So I feel like that's pretty well blended. Right there. That's what we're looking like. Okay. Next up, we're going to go in with a surprise, surprise, purple red onions right here. This beautiful, gorgeous, shimmery metallic purple is what we will be using. I am going to lay down a glitter glue though, just to be safe, because I feel like I get a little bit more oomph with, and the stuff stays in, the shimmer stays in place better when I use a glitter. All right, and for the glitter glue, I just used the NYX glitter, it's actually called Glitter Primer. What I do is I'll just squeeze a little bit of it onto the back of my hand, like that. Doesn't take much at all. That's probably way too much. I don't know if you can see that. There you go. Yeah, that's probably way too much, but you know, whatever. And this, I think Too Faced makes a glitter glue, and I know a lot of other companies, several other companies do too, but that's only like $5 or $6. So, and it works really well, in my opinion. All right, so what I'll do is then I'll take a small shader brush and lay down that glitter glue where I want to lay down the shimmer. Okay, so I'm gonna start right about here because I don't want it in my inner corner. And it's almost like you're cutting your crease with this. You got to be a little careful if you want to keep your line kind of straight, you know. I don't know, because wherever that glitter glue is laid down, when you lay that shimmer on top, it's gonna stick pretty well. So all right, and so I'm just gonna go in with the same brush and grab that shade. By the way, I didn't mention this is they don't sell these anymore, so I don't even know why I'm mentioning it, but it's a Morphe X Jeffree Star brush. So all right, so let's go into red onions. And that's a little bit of a chunky shade too. So yeah, that's, their metallics are amazing, but they can be a little chunky. So that's again part of the reason why I like to use the glitter glue, to try to avoid fallout. Make sure y'all can see what I'm doing here. I'm trying to use both my mirror and the viewfinder. You know, these aging eyes, the viewfinder's a little small, so I still have to have a mirror to look into. All right, I'm back. So this is what we look like right now. Okay, so now we need to work on the lower lash line and the inner corner. I already know what I'm going to do in the inner corner. On the lower lash line, I'm curious how Limon will look. It might be a little much. I feel like it might be a little much. But I am still going to add some green, so don't you worry about that. Let's go ahead and just go in with Repollo Rojo first, and then if I need to, I'll blend it out right here with Al Pastor. So that's, we're just going to kind of keep it simple on the bottom. So for that, let me find a nice little small brush. I need to go through my brushes. I need a brush to clutter or something. I've got a lot of brushes. All right, I'm using a Luxie, or maybe just not have them all out at the same time. Anyways, all right, I am using a Luxie 111 mini flat angled brush to do my lower lash line. And we're dipping into, again, this matte purple shade Repollo Rojo right here. All right. I'm just gonna start it right here at the edge so that it'll tie into the upper lash line, and just kind of bring it across. Like that. Okay. So I'll do that on the other eye too. And here's a little secret. A lot of times when I come on with my complexion done, before I do my eyes, a lot of times I do not set my concealer, because if I have fallout that way, I can touch up my concealer and then I can, you know, clean it up a lot easier. But also using your eyeshadow down on your lower lash line, if you haven't set your eyeshadow yet, will also kind of, I mean not your eyeshadow, your concealer, will also kind of help set your concealer as well. So like I have had a little crease right in there, and it just helped set that. And I've got a crease right there. I don't know if you can see that. Turn down the light. I don't know if you can see that, but I've got a crease like right there. My concealer's creasing. And then, so if I were to take this and just go right there, it kind of buffs out the crease and it sets the concealer at the same time. Just a little trick. All right, let's turn the light back up so you can see my makeup. There we go. Okay, right about there. Hopefully. I don't know, maybe not enough now that I'm back. Okay. Yeah, I think that's good. I don't want to wash myself out, but I want to make sure you guys can see the colors real quick. All right, so there we go. So yeah, so that kind of set my concealer and buffed out those creases right there. If you even take your concealer all the way up there. I don't even always take my concealer all the way up there because of all the creases that I have. All right, yeah, I think I am gonna dip into the Al Pastor, just because I don't feel like, I mean, you can see it up here, but I wanna see it down here too. So that's the shade right here, the one that's more red. Using the same brush, just gonna kind of blend it a little bit below the purple one that I just used, but kind of blend them into each other at the same time. So. I'm just kind of buffing it in. Gently, very gently. I'm hardly making my eye skin move at all. You've got to be very gentle with those under eyes. So there you go, just like that. There we go. Yeah, I think that tied it in really well. All right, so now, like I said, I am still going to use the green, some green. I am going to use the shade Guacamole for my inner corner, because I feel like that's going to be really fun and make just a pop of brightness. But I am going to use glitter glue yet again. So just, again, like I showed y'all before, just a little dollop. That's all I'm going to need. I mean, probably even less than that because I'm just doing my inner corners. And I'll get a different shader brush to do that. Or actually, I'll use a smudger, so the smudger brush, no, detail shader. Yeah, it's a small shader. This is a Jessup number 237 detail shader. This came from that set that I had done a video where I used this set in here. And so far I like a lot of the brushes. And I stick by what I had said in there. The ones that are scratchy, they're still kind of scratchy and I don't necessarily like those, but the ones that aren't scratchy, they work great. They work fantastically. The ones that are scratchy, they still work really well and they blend really well. I just don't always use them. Alright, so let's go ahead. I laid down that glitter glue. So let's go ahead and put this shade in my inner corner. Can you see that? Oh my gosh. I don't know how you couldn't see that. That is pretty. I'm going to bring it down just a little bit and bring it up just a little bit, just to kind of let it blend in with the look a little bit. So there we go. That's what we're looking like. All right, we're gonna do the same thing on the other side. There we go. So that's what we look like. A little wild with the green added, but that's what I wanted. I wanted a pop of something. I wanted it to look kind of like a nice, easy, everyday look, but colorful, because I love color. But then I wanted a pop. But you could do this obviously without the pop. Just do, you know, like if you want a bright inner corner, just use your highlighter or something. And then it would, you know, well, it would look like that. And I think it would still be very pretty. So there you go. So that is what we're looking like. I'm going to hop off camera and do my lashes and figure out a lip, and I'll be right back. Alright, I am back. While I was off camera, I went ahead and started off by putting on mascara, because I always like to do that before I put on any falsies. It helps them blend together better. But I don't like to put mascara on my falsies because I like my falsies to last longer. So I put my mascara on my eyelashes first and then I add the falsies. So for that I use the Maybelline Lash Sensational in the shade Black. This is a great mascara. I have no complaints about it. I've almost used it all up. It's almost time to move on to a new mascara. And then for my lashes, I did the Glamlite Taco Lashes in the style Carne Asada. That's how you, hopefully you can see that if it focuses. Yeah, there you go. So, super cute packaging, just like the Street Taco palette. So cute. Put those together. And then I've got the full-size taco palette too, so they're just so cute. Anyways, let's see, what else did I do? Oh, to adhere my lash glue, I use the Kiss glue liner. I love this thing. It makes it so easy to do false lashes in the shade Black. That way it just blends in. I don't do a wing or anything. I just put the black glue adhesive down and the lashes, and it works great. On my waterline, my lower waterline, I decided to add some purple. So I added the LA Girl Shockwave Neon Eyeliner in the shade Vivid. So there you go. I used that right there. in my waterline to just kind of reinforce the purple that's in the look. For my lips, for my lip liner, I used the Steve Laurent. I think I got this in a BoxyCharm. I don't know if there's a shade. Chic is the shade. Yeah, C-H-I-C, Chic. It's just a neutral, nice neutral lip liner. And then for the lipstick, I am wearing the Ofra Long Lasting Liquid Lipstick in the shade Manila. There we go, now you can see it. So there you go, that's all I did off camera. So yeah, there is my Flashback Friday look. I hope you guys enjoyed seeing me play with a palette that's been out for a while, not a brand new palette. And I do hope that you will go and check out Jaclyn's video. Please definitely go check out her channel. She is fantastic. Like I said, she does fabulous reviews. She tends to get almost all the indie stuff and Pat McGrath stuff. So if you're interested in that kind of stuff, you definitely want to check out her channel. If you are coming from Jaclyn's channel, thank you so much for watching. I hope that you will consider subscribing because I do have lots of content that I will be posting as well. I have tons of palettes, reviews. I also review indie makeup as well. I don't have as much Pat McGrath as Jaclyn does. I have a lot of Natasha and some other stuff, but I do lots of reviews. I do tips and tricks. I do will I buy it videos. I do challenges sometimes. So oh, and I've got a giveaway going on right now too, so I'll make sure to leave that up in the cards. I totally forgot about that. Yeah, so I'll leave that in the cards, and I'll leave the link in the description box below, along with Jaclyn's channel, and her video will also be in the description box, and if I can, I'll put it in the cards as well. I'm not sure how many I'm allowed to do. I think it's like 5, so I think I can probably do it. So I should be able to link you to her channel directly and also to her video directly. So with all that being said, I want to say thank you all so much for watching. I hope that you are having a great day or evening wherever you are in this world. I hope that you are staying safe. I hope you are staying healthy, and I look forward to talking to you again soon. Bye!